Welcome back to another episode of the Geek for Geek podcast.
This is your host, Charlie Radio Williams. And this is Sean Luke.
Welcome back to another episode of the Geek for Geek podcast.
Yo, my man, nobody told you to record this with your toothache on.
Shut the hell up. Yes, I have a toothache, and it's. I
give Charles a lot of props.
Yeah.
He's a pro.
No,
company's playing hurt, and we're here.
You said I'm playing. You said I'm playing hurt.
He's doing this because he doesn't want to be home, right?
Also,
that's not what the cameraman says.
First of all, the cameraman, is a really weird character.
Yeah.
All right.
And now I have to explain what a cameraman is now.
Yeah, we will later on.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, because my co-host here has a mess.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, Sean Mike has been turned off. Welcome to another episode of the G's for Geek.
Can I get my mic back?
Welcome to another episode of the G's for Geek podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And screw you, this is Sean Luke, the person who you asked to do the intro.
That was before. This is now. Stop living in the past. It's 2020. Stop living in the past, Sean.
You want me to slap your face and make your tooth hurt more?
All right, stop being violent on the podcast as well. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you just hate when you have those friends who are just awkwardly violent for no reason? Well, Sketchfed Studios like to bring you a new remedy for that. It's called Shut the Up, Friend.
I love how we're bleeping this now. I mean, knowing full well we've been cursing for
First of all, I didn't even bleep. I just did I don't even know what that was. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of G's for Geek podcast. My name is Charlie Radio Williams.
And this is Sean Luke.
And I'm Hannibal.
And here on the G's for Geek podcast, it's just a show about geeks, talking about geek life, geek culture, and just being geeks, I guess. Yeah.
And shooting the shit.
Yeah. And we try not to be machismo and an all guy show where it's, even though there's nothing but guys here.
Yeah.
We do want to expand. And
occasionally we have a woman here, but in Carla's case, doesn't count.
No.
Carla D, not at all. And as much as I enjoy Hannibal, our engineer, I'm definitely trying to replace Sean with something more beautiful, attractive, maybe between 5'5", 5'6", long hair, short hair, brown eyes, blue eyes. All nationalities.
He has no type.
All nationalities are welcome on the G's for Geek podcast. Video gamer.
I hope he doesn't get in trouble when people hear this.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what? That I'm trying to replace you and get a female co-host,
a really hot female,
like you say, female, because you're part Ferengi.
Anyway,
that has been documented.
On the show, you say female like you're a Ferengi. You're like female.
Okay, first of all, female.
Oh, see?
Okay.
There you go. I would like to see you dress up in cosplay as a Ferengi.
Wouldn't that be a little on the nose for my for me in general?
Oh. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, wait! I do have an idea. This Halloween, can you and me dress up in Star Trek outfits?
Alfred's?
Outfits from Discovery.
No.
Why? Or can we do the new Starfleet outfits from Picard?
We could do that.
Okay.
I'm not doing Discovery.
Why? No, not the blue ones. The classic, but the classic ones that are in Discovery. Okay, see, I was going to pay for this, before,
No,
whatever. No, I'm not going to pay for that
useless crap.
You suck. Hannibal, would you like to be a Starfleet officer?
No.
Come on, I'm going to get a blue outfit because I like to think that I'm a chief science engineer or something like that.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah,
thinking you're a science person.
And that's why I'm going to get you a red shirt because clearly, just like I'm trying to off you on the show, I'm trying to off you in real life.
You mean you're going to turn me into a commander?
No, I'm trying to off you.
Trying to turn me into commander.
No, I'm trying to off
you. Because the red shirts are commander.
No, and being that you think you're a face, I'm trying to off you. The red shirts are also chief science.
Chief engineering officers. I know.
The red shirts are also security. You do know that, right?
I know the red shirts.
Yellow got replaced, but old school Star Trek, it was red shirts that were security officers.
I know.
Yeah.
And if you watch the movie, I believe the 2009 movie, the security officer is in a red shirt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to put you in a red shirt.
Put on a red shirt.
Hey, can we put him in a red shirt and next time we go out to a con, we just leave him on the side of the road and we'll just tell him that he got vaporized by the aliens of that state?
Sure, whatever you want, Charles.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're about to have G's for Geek starring Sean and Hannibal.
I wish you would.
Because this one over here is starting to have delusions of grandeur.
You would.
I think the medication is finally starting to kick in.
In 2020, we're going to introduce a new face. And by face, we're going to jump into a topic from last week. One of the things that we did talk about was campaign 2020.
Yeah.
So in campaign 2020, we're electing our first Marvel MCU villain.
Yeah, but these two villains have not been in the MCU yet.
You shut the hell up.
I mean, I would understand if they were.
You shut the hell up.
Technically, what we're doing right now is voting to see who would be the first villain to be entered into the MCU.
Well, no, not even. Like I said, I'm already throwing my candidate, whether if he's in the MCU or not, into the pot because it's long overdue. He's ready. He's thirsty. He's hungry. He's hungry. If you want to say he's hungry to be your world. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
No, go first. Because I need the losers to always go first.
Oh, word? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
The Devourer of Worlds, please.
Are you? Oh, word? Really? All right. So let me get a second. Okay. All right. I have my second. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Lord.
My name is Charles Heyman, and I present to you your next 2020 candidate of the MCU president villain, Galactus, Devourer of Planets. Spoiler alert, in the end, we will all succumb to the greatness that is the Devourer of Planets. There you go. Enough said. That was loud.
Oh, he just blew his load.
A lot of peaks in there. Yeah,
there's definitely a lot of peaks in there.
I blew my load all over the place.
I don't understand why you think this is a thing. Like,
it is a thing. Just like
first of all, Galactus. Let me start off by shooting down Galactus before introducing my candidate. Right? First of all, Galactus is the Devourer of Worlds. He destroys everything he touches. Okay? Mm-hmm. You don't hire someone that's literally a destroyer because all you're going to do is just end up with more destruction and death. There is no positive benefits to having this man govern our fair world. Okay.
So what you're saying is we do not need any presidents in any country because, I mean, that's pretty much what the role pretty much entails.
What?
I mean, if you're looking on,
are you an anarchist?
If you're looking on the
clearly he's turning into the man of loves chaos.
I'm just saying, like what you're saying about my candidate, my client and candidate is just all false.
Yeah, false news, fake news. Despite the fact that he has 4 heralds out there that goes to find planets just for the sole purpose of eating them.
Fake news.
There is one that has been the most famous character because of Galactus by the man known as Silver Surfer, and mind you, that man literally turned on him.
My client Galactus has never met this said Silver Surfer, known of this Silver Surfer, has even came into contact with Silver Surfer.
Wait,
so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where are you getting this news? Where are you getting this news? Is there somebody leaking? Is there somebody leaking information from our candidacy?
Something is leaking, all right.
Are you getting this from
his story's leaking
from the NBC MCU? Are you getting this from the
You mean MSNBC?
Are you getting this from the CNN MCU? Where are you getting this information? Stop slandering my presidential candidate, Galactus, all right? He's going to bring jobs back. He's going to renew the MCU economy. Mm-hmm. He's going to build bridges and walls across the galaxy. And that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Galactus 2020.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Are you done slandering my candidate?
Yes, I am. You know why? Because now it is time to introduce... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I bring to you.
Can we turn his
the
mic down?
2020 candidate.
He's biting off of the road dog and
Oh yeah, because somebody wasn't biting off of Paul Heyman.
Who? Paul?
Charles Heyman,
the great Paul Heyman. The great. I just happened.
You see how he's interrupting me because he refuses to have me introduce.
I'm a Heyman myself.
The smartest man in the Marvel universe.
Reed Richards. He is a villain. Yes.
No, Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Who?
The current ruler of Latveria.
Who?
The current MCU baddie for everything.
Who?
Victor Von Doom. under multiple occasions on multiple realities, has done so many different things. He is the master of mysticism.
Who?
He is the smartest man on the world. Hell,
Who?
he became Iron Man when Iron Man died.
Who?
Okay?
Who?
Excuse me, sir.
Come on, you can't interrupt.
Sir,
You know,
I gave you a chance to discuss your loser, Galactus.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Who? Galactus who?
Who?
See, the idea I thought about the go back and forth with who's going to win in a fight, but that's not
No,
what you guys
this-
are
this-
discussing.
this is
You got
about-
who
this-
can rule
This
the
is
world.
about ruling,
Can we talk about the
this is
fact
about
that
ruling
even-
the galaxy?
Here's the thing. Victor Von Doom can have the means to defeat Galactus.
Interesting.
He has had the means to defeat
All right,
Galactus.
so once again, that's a lot of
But
fake news.
he has literally stated that is not his purpose.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Do
He'd
you
much
understand
rather
that?
have the heroes.
Do you
do their
understand
job.
that? Do you understand
Because
that,
at
ladies
the
and
end of
gentlemen?
the day, Doom rules over all.
Sean is presenting to you a candidate who is so wishy-washy in their acts that he cannot even commit to getting the job done himself, that he has to rely. He has to rely on
He
the
don't rely on
secondary help.
nobody. Doom relies
Excuse me,
on
sir,
no man.
You're cutting me off. He has to rely.
No.
Excuse me, sir.
No,
Excuse me, sir.
No, you said no so many
Wrong.
times when I did it.
Excuse me, sir.
So I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with this way too.
and just like you, MCU Dims, always acting like children.
Wow,
And-
really?
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, all right, Victor Von Doom, a character. Hey, that's what he is. He's a character. He's a joke. He's a guy behind a mask.
He's behind a mask for a reason.
Why? Why does he have to hide behind a mask?
He's horribly disfigured.
And why can't he be himself? What is he trying to hide from us, Sean?
He's not trying
What
to
is he
hide
trying to
anything.
hide? What is he trying to hide? Is he a hugger? Has he been touching people? You know, has he been grabbing them by the
Wow,
crotch?
you really Fox News in this.
You know, once again, I just feel like you're slandering my candidate, Galactus. Yes, he's had a lot of heralds. The Silver Surfer character.
Wait, but you just said that he had no idea who the heralds were.
No.
Wait, so you're lying. You just flip-flopped on your own
That is not what I
piece.
said. That is
Ladies
not
and
what I
gentlemen,
said.
you have heard it here
What
first.
I said was,
You have heard it.
once
His
again,
client,
you
Galactus,
dim-
has lied
you MCU
on this
dim-
stage. What makes you think he will not lie
You
to us, the people of the world?
Again, you MCU
Victor
dim-
Von Doom will never lie to you.
You MCU.
He has
dim-
been honest. He has been thought-provoking, and he will tell you like it is.
You MCU Dims are always trying to spin the story in your side. You're always trying to hold back money. You're always trying to look into things that are happening. All right.
Ready? Here's
what
the
it-
best thing. You want to know what the best thing? Here's the killer right here. Okay, Victor Von Doom has showed up in 2 movies. We don't count Fan Force.
Why? Yeah,
we don't count Fan
but
Force.
he showed up in first of all, and once again, why are you trying to hold the truth back? Why are you trying to deny where he's
Galactus
been?
has showed up as a cloud.
First of all, that was false representation. That's
okay,
not
and
real
the Silver
representation.
Surfer defeated him.
Once again, we don't know who this Silver Surfer character
Lawrence
is.
Fishburne.
There has been no person in Victor Von Doom's personal attaché of people that have ever betrayed Victor Von Doom.
And once again, this Victor Von Doom.
There has
character-
been times
Okay, you know
where
what? I can't
his
have this
sworn
debate. I can't have this
enemy-
debate if I'm
his
not allowed.
sworn enemies have joined forces with him
If I'm not
in
allowed,
the secret wars.
you know, I'm done.
because
I'm
they
out.
knew
I'm out.
that he was right.
I'm out. We will see how this works out at the polls. Once again, you MCU Dims, this is what you do. You're like children. You talk over everybody when they're trying to explain and tell you about their candidacy, try and tell you about our policies, tell you about the greatness that is about to come to this great nation. We, the MCU Repubs, we try our best. But once again, how can we tolerate people like you? All right, this is just, it's all fake.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is putting on a show.
Oh, really?
What you're trying to do is
We
slander.
are doing a show.
What you're trying to do is
That's what I thought,
slander.
like.
Is slander my character, my
Candidate.
candidate. Thank you, Hannibal. Is trying to slander my candidate. What you're trying to do is take away from the followers of the MCU universe the information that they should know in order to hype up and spread propaganda, the fake media that you are. And this is sad. This is very sad. As I
have been a part of the MCU entertainment and universe for so long and dealt with so much greatness when it comes to just doing awesome things and being behind and supporting a candidate who is just purely awesome. Just to sit here and hear all the fakeness that is coming.
Where the accent is coming from?
I don't know where it's coming from.
He just changed accents.
I just feel that right now, Sean Pelosi is trying to do his best to ruin the great nation, the great galaxy that we of the MCU universe.
Sean, what accent is that?
Have all.
He's trying to be. Wait,
we don't say that name on the show. We don't conduct real life on this show. All right, this is all made up.
Oh wait, so how do we really get a poll going? Where we should put it?
We could do a what's that poll thing that is something Fox poll Fox or something like that.
I mean, we could make up a fake poll once this episode.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm saying where we want to put it.
Well,
we're gonna put it on all the websites.
Why does it have to be fake? See, just once again, the MCU Dems always trying to mislead you with fakeness. You heard it here. Sean Pelosi said he wants to do a fake poll just like that and put it out there. And we're not going to stand there, us MCU Dems. You know what? What's great to you guys? All right. Let's talk about this. All right. What sounds better? The MCU Repubs or the MCU Repubs? What sound better to you? All right. I hear you chanting. Hear you chanting.
Oh, I am slow.
So
did not realize what you were trying, what your accent was.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay. There you go. There.
So we should definitely pull a poll.
It's a bad accent at that. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Definitely see what the public is will say. Oh, listeners.
And look at you. What is that? Evidence, huh? Folders, pages, emails?
Yes, I'm doing actual research.
Is that emails?
I'm doing actual research.
My campaign.
I tried to look up your client, but there was not enough written for him.
Galactus doesn't need any information, all right? It's not like his daddy gave him millions to become who he is throughout the galaxy, all right? All right? It's not like his daddy's the Titans, had any help in that.
Forget the fact that he's possibly a Celestial.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the origin of how he's created? Like,
if I'm not mistaken, he was a Celestial that was created. I could be wrong. I will find out right now while he spews fake news.
There's nothing fake here about Galactus.
I love how I'm looking up his character, right? While literally finishing up my character.
Because Dr. Doom is a human.
Dr. Doom is a human with genius level intellect. He is considered one of the top 3 most intelligent people in the Marvel.
But he hides behind a mask.
Because he's ugly.
And he's the ruler of a country.
The mask actually also augments his mystical dark sorcery.
He's a ruler
powers.
of a country no one ever heard of. It's an ancient country.
You talking about Wakanda?
Oh no!
Wow!
Holy shit! you about to rile up the black people? Wow! Like, you telling me a white man gonna ruin?
Can we not do race in this? Gee!
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
No, we're talking about you just compared Latveria. You just compared Latveria to Wakanda. Yeah, that's a totally different.
That's right. Because Wakandas, we respect all the Wakandians.
Wakandans.
We respect all the Wakandians. We definitely have the Wakandian votes for Galactus, all right?
Mm-hmm. It's like Galactus would be like the ultimate colonizer.
So in November...
right? Like, eating them.
In November, the MCU Repubs...
The MCU Repubs.
We're going to make sure that wall is built across the galaxy.
All right.
Is he okay?
No.
And Mars is going to pay for it.
Does Mars even have people?
All right. We're keeping those Martians, those Kryptonians, those Amazonians.
Well, the Amazonians, we should go over there.
He's basically a cosmic being. Apparently, he was originally explorer Galen from the planet Ta, which existed in the prime pre-Big Bang universe. When an unknown cataclysm gradually began killing off all of the life in the universe, Galen and other survivors leave their planet on a spacecraft engulfed in the Big Crunch.
Do you hear that? My candidate has dealt with hardship. He relates to you, the American people. This is why he's going to bring back
with the
jobs.
sentience of the universe and became Galactus.
This is why he's going to bring back jobs. This is why he's going to devour planets. He's going to increase our military.
He is the military.
He's going to make sure that the MCU heroes do their job.
So, where are we right now?
I say, despite what he's saying, Victor Von Doom would actually be a great choice. We're talking about a man who literally was able to steal, mind you, steal in both comic and movie Silver Surfer's powers, which was a herald of Galactus. This man was able to reshape a universe, a multiverse, into a planet. Dr. Doom has the intelligence to change and better the world and the universe. So all must kneel before the one.
No.
Kneel before Doom.
Okay.
Because he can make things so
let's slow it down
much
here a bit.
peaceful.
Let's slow it down here a bit. Do you hear this? Huh?
I thought you said bit. Like,
Do you hear this? The MCU universe, do you hear this? His candidate is crooked. He's stealing planets. He's stealing ideas.
Well, hold on. I never said Dr. Doom stole a planet.
He's stealing your jobs. He's stealing the galaxy. And that's why Galactus will be great. He's going to bring it all
So
back
instead
to
of
the
stealing
universe.
it, he's just going to eat it, which he literally consumes for himself.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
Where did this come from? Like, where did this turn into? Like, this just like...
I don't know.
Galactus 2020 is going to show you all that he is the greatest, he is the baddest, but he is the most awesomest when it comes to being your next galactic president of the universe. All right. Sean Pelosi over there with them stealing in their emails. This is horrible. If you vote Victor Von Doom, you're going to be losing your jobs all over.
Yo, Sean Pelosi does sound really smooth. It sounds like she actually has a son named Sean, probably.
Superheroes are going to end up in a program that they are behind cages working for the government.
All right, now you're getting way too close to reality.
Yeah,
sir.
you're kind of pushing it.
So we got.
You literally came at me about Wakanda, and you're just like,
well, Wakanda doesn't exist.
Right.
So we're 20-something minutes in. Where are we at? So we just put a poll out there
we'll put a
and
poll out
see
there.
what the people say.
Sorry, Charles Heyman just left with his candidate.
So yeah, the
Galactus.
as soon as this episode airs, what we'll do is either the night of or the next day.
Ronald J. Galactus just left too.
We'll post a poll, and next week we'll
It'll be on
or
Instagram.
the next episode we see it.
Okay.
Right? Because our episodes tend to spread.
I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to vote for yet. I'm going to think about it. I'm not,
I feel like you're going to bring in like a third candidate. It's okay.
No.
No.
I hate that, right?
That independent candidate,
Just to mess everything up.
that random like Thanos 2020.
Yeah,
like what?
Nah, he sucks.
He had his chance. He's done.
Yeah, he fucked it. But yeah.
He'd be a good candidate, though.
Thanos Biden.
A little too touchy.
Oh, a little too touchy. Yeah. I mean, Biden is a little too. Sorry. He's a little too sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
You see, I don't like this. Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is literally the last of political jokes we are saying.
Yeah, we're done.
Aww.
We're done.
We don't do political jokes.
Yeah, I'll weed out.
Yeah.
Because that'll open up so many worms. And
like this episode isn't going to open up so many words. I feel like people are going to be like, radio, you sound like you're a repub. I'm like, listen, I'm not here to put out what I am.
Hey,
we're not Dems. We're not Dems or Repubs.
Yeah.
Just like we're not Doms or subs.
That's right. This is not a show where
I'm hybrid.
I am not endorsing any candidate, Bernie Sanders, on this show for 2020. Bernie Sanders.
Listen,
I am not endorsing anyone. This is not a political platform, Bernie Sanders, and I don't feel like either one of us
I understand
should.
this
Bernie
is not,
Sanders.
for you. I understand this is not supposed to be a political platform.
That's right, Bernie Sanders.
For candidates.
That's right.
You understand, but I mean, I respect the fact that you have your personal views,
correct,
right? And just like I have my personal views on it, but I'm not going to mention it.
It's
here,
cool.
Yang
2020,
Gang.
Bernie.
I'm not going to mention it here, the Yang Gang, and we just need to move forward, Yang Gang, and just talk about the fact that we need to just talk about more comic related stuff, Yang Gang. Yeah. And
wait, hold on. This is a part of Geek Life. We are talking like the next decision of the United States.
I kind of wish like they show up at like a random comic convention and literally ask the questions of the people and just get these random.
I would like to see Bernie Sanders. I can't do an impression of Bernie, but let's try Bernie at a comic book convention. And they say,
No. This is what you gotta do. Okay? We are going to take the 1% of you geeks and you nerds, and we're going to take you to the top. We're going to make sure that the rich people do not suppress you. Okay? The Batmans of the world will not keep you down.
All right, Bernie. Questions for you, Bernie.
What's up?
Bernie, how do you feel about the MCU versus the DCU?
I feel like both the MCU and the DCEU are too big of themselves. They are part of the top 1% of what governs us here in the geek community. We must now go to the lesser people, the middle class people, the Valiant Comics people, right? And literally support them.
Okay, and what do you say? Oh my God, I feel like I'm actually giving. We have, ladies and gentlemen, here at the G's for Geek, we have.
I did say this was supposed to be the end of
presidential candidate Bernie Sanders.
We're supposed to stop this.
Yeah, we were hitting the end there. I thought that's what was going to do. But,
we'll do the Bernie Sanders for another day.
Okay. So this past weekend we ended up going to a extraordinary event here in New York City, 2020 Fanfare New York City. Now, if you don't know what Fanfare is presented to you by the High School of Art and Design. It's a full-on exhibition plus art show with vendors, student artists, and it really not only gives back to the community, but it allows for the students to showcase their artworks on professional levels, as well as experience the con experience. Is that the goddamn... Why is there always a goddamn vacuum? Every episode is a vacuum.
Because Consuela is literally cleaning up the spot. I can't do an
episode without there being a vacuum.
Yeah, push through, man.
I feel like...
At least things are being cleaned.
Exactly. You got to give Consuela credit.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, when you hear the vacuum in the background of our episode...
big, sexy woman just
we call
vacuuming.
That shot time.
With a big booty.
That is the moment for you to get your shot glass.
I've been trying to hit that for like months now.
Yeah,
You've been trying to hit...
Consuela. Hey, he's just trying to,
Okay, you know what? I'm done with you guys. I'm just...
All right, you still want to talk about Fanfare?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
The vacuum cleaner took it out.
No, okay. Listen.
Killed my hope.
Obviously, I was there. We were hosting.
We know you were there.
We were hosting the show, but it was a very interesting event because this was literally a convention for high schoolers.
The first thing I thought about, I wish, and Charles brought this up too at the time, wish that more schools did things like that, where,
agreed.
That was really great for them. You could tell they enjoyed it.
But are there really, I guess I would have to look this up myself. Are there really other schools out there that have art type programs to the level of which you can create your own convention with these students? Because if you think about it, there was over 60 students, give or take. Not even, I would say more like 25, 30.
Well, I think
students that had their own booth.
Like the artist alley.
Right, the artist alley. Majority of them were amazing. The students.
Yeah, that was great.
I think that schools can do it, but they have to kind of play to their strengths of what. If you're in music school, I think you can do it. If you're doing
it depends on the school. Obviously,
if you're doing theater, if you can do, I think it depends on what the school can do. I think if you're I remember when I was in junior high and high school, I went to school for laws, and I think if your school has a internal courtroom, maybe something that's a great idea is doing mock court cases.
I've been to mock trials, so that they already do that. Okay. So because. Those things are ridiculous.
No. But mock trials that are open to just like Fanfare, but it's for the city to come in and see how these young students are progressing in the study of law. I think that'd be great
because that provides exposure to other artists, professionals, the public. The confidence when you just look at someone that's made something really great and they come in, you say, hey, this is awesome. That gives them more confidence to continue on their journey as an artist. Yeah. So I thought it was pretty good. We had a good time. Sean, what was you enjoyed yourself? I see you. I did. Talking to the kids.
Well, yeah, I was trying
talking to your guy. Remember your guy?
Yeah, my boy Doza, the cameraman over here.
Oh yeah. You start with the cameraman, Charles. Who the hell is the cameraman?
All right, so whenever I see somebody walking around with a championship belt, and it's a particular belt, it's the Intercontinental Championship,
the NJPW.
I love how it looks.
Title.
Of all the titles, it's the best. The best looking.
When I see people walking around with those belts, I just have to grab a microphone.
You get a tent in your pants.
Yeah, and I have to shoot my load. Shoot the shit. And I have to like shoot a promo right then and there. And
you literally did it within seconds. So.
Well, I couldn't come up with a good name, and I had the camera in my hand, and I was like, I'm just gonna run with this. I'm just the cameraman. The cameraman. Ooh yeah. I kind of like that night. I wish that we had wrestlers that went back to like the 80s when they were like doping up hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This Sunday when the cameraman charges his battery and he puts the camera on his shoulders, he's going to come down to the ring side. He's going to slide into the ring, and then he's going to challenge. Oh yeah, do you feel the static electricity in the air as the cameraman challenges anyone to step into the ring with him and get all of this impact footage? Yeah.
What's your signature move, cameraman?
I don't know.
The shot.
I don't know.
The money shot.
Cool.
The final cut.
The final
cut. But the final cut's already been used by freaking Big Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it?
And the money shot was used by Val Venus.
I wouldn't use money shot.
The final cut was literally him putting his leg over you and dropping you.
Leg drop.
And then the money shot, I think, was like a splash or something.
What would be a good cameraman finisher? Like,
well, it gotta be something related to camera.
I would call it the roll tape.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like where I roll on the floor and then I jump
Well, it depends on your style. Would it be a submission? Would it be like something?
Well, I think I'm not a high flyer. I think a lot of my finishers would be from the second or the third belt, though.
Okay. All right.
So I wouldn't be like a high flyer. I'm not like a Ricochet or like a Jeff Hardy, but I think I do want to do like a lot of my finishers from like the second or third belt.
I already have a wrestling character, so I can't.
No one cares about.
Well, you can't help him. He's doing.
It's not helping him. It's just like he's doing his thing.
Listen, there are two people that the cameraman definitely want to wrestle. I want to wrestle the former wussy ass, the Latin lover.
First of all,
I want him to come out of retirement and us have a match. All right,
it should be, and for charity too.
Yeah,
maybe all set up
for that calendar that we've stopped talking about.
All right, well that's stuff for something else.
And I want Ryan Jojo to come out of retirement so that I can put the final. Would
it be a triple threat match, or would it be like a?
That would be awesome if it was a triple threat match.
Yeah,
I think it would be awesome if it was a triple threat match that was kind of like the Royal Rumble, where it's elimination like over the rope.
Okay,
and then what would happen is I would get in first.
Oh, you want to go first?
Yeah, but what happens is at some point I roll under the bottom rope. The bottom.
Is
rope.
It just three of you? We would realize that you.
And then I let the Latin lover and Ryan go at it until they tire out, and then whoever is left in the ring, I slide in like the Repo Man, or like Ric Flair, and
so you're being a heel. You want to be a heel?
Oh, I definitely am a heel.
Okay,
I've been learning from you how to be a heel.
How's that possible? I'm the nicest person.
No, you're a heel and I'm a troll.
What's the difference between the two?
Trolls are just trolls and hills are just hills.
Good point.
Yeah,
that's a solid point.
Solid answer right there.
So
good answer. Good answer.
Well, Sean is the face. We talked about this weekend too. Sean is the face.
Yeah, he's the face.
Despite the fact that he likes to tell people that he's the face.
Hold on, wait. Now I've actually never told people I'm the face.
You say it
outside.
You say
outside of this show.
But we have listeners. We have listeners, and you say it all the time.
He said outside. He said outside the show.
Outside of here, right now, when we're talking on G for G. Right? I have never said that I've been the face.
That's cool. You don't have to say it. When people look at you, they know you're the face. All right?
I don't even know.
You just have that look. You just have that look that says sucker.
All right. You have to come out of retirement.
Apparently, he's talking a lot of shit.
And
WrestleMania is coming up soon.
I have a referee shirt you can wear, Han.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, you're down?
Is it a medium?
Yeah,
I don't like them big. I like it fit my body.
Oh, you want?
Fine, I'm gonna get
form-fitting?
Fine, no worry. I'm gonna get you a form-fitting referee shirt.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
So you want, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here said
I've been saying
that
this.
he wants to bring out the most wonderful Latino lady loving. Oh man, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it.
Yeah, and you were about to tell the audience a lie. Like, rest in peace, the late Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace, because that is the only Latino he I know of.
Wow.
But yes, and I will share this episode with JoJo too. Like, hey JoJo, you've been challenged to a triple.
Are we going to do this or not? We're just talking shit.
Oh no,
We're talking to shit.
No. I'm not talking shit. I'm serious about
talking
this.
shit.
I'm doing this.
The last thing I want to do is go back into that ring.
I'm doing this to raise money.
Oh, look at raising money for the kids. Or
For the kids.
Dogs? Or yourself?
Can we? How much is a belt? How much does a belt cost on that?
$300 to $400.
Oh, really? Okay, so we're going to get a Sketchfed Studio belt. We're going to get a Sketchfed Studio belt, and whoever wins the belt gets to be the Universal Champion.
Wait, the ones that on WWE Shop cost that much money?
No,
not the real one.
No, I mean like
Yeah, but it's on average.
I want one that's like definitely just for Sketchfed.
If you do a custom belt, you're looking anywhere between like $500 to $1,000.
Oh, that's fine. 5,000 or 500?
500 to
$1,000.
$1,000.
Let me just take that out of my ass.
We do a Sketchfed belt, and then I will challenge you. I'll challenge Jesse. I will challenge Sylvia. I will challenge everyone. All right.
I'm sure you would.
Can we do a ladders match to determine who gets the belt first?
He's going to lose.
So apparently,
someone's going to hurt themselves with
exactly. We're going to have a ladder match to determine the new CEO of the company. And the belt is the CEO credentials.
Can you imagine if that's how businesses exchange hands? Like if businesses were like, okay,
hostile takeover, basically.
Exactly.
If Jeff Bezos,
that's how you do the hostile takeovers.
If Jeff Bezos was like, Vince, I want to buy.
Jeff Bezos works out.
Like,
but Vince is a whole different
level. And now that he's divorced, he's like getting all that. He's got that divorced dad time.
But can you imagine that? Like, if it wasn't even about paying money, if it was like, okay, Jeff Bezos wants to buy WWE, which he's like, okay, and Vince is like, okay, if you want it, you have to get this championship. You have to beat me in a championship match.
Vince will destroy. Well, actually, I don't know the ages. I think Bezos got another 20-some years on him.
I feel like what would happen is like during the match, Stephanie would come in because I think Stephanie is she's more like Vince than Shane is.
Yeah.
I think Stephanie would be the one to come in and fuck up the match and you know.
Too bad he doesn't care about that. But yeah, so you want to do a ladder match for the championship. Yeah, so the belt high up somewhere, you climb up and grab it.
First of all,
what happens if you fall?
As long as it's with the belt in my hand, baby.
You will fall and bust your nut.
Sean, stop showing me inappropriate things.
What?
No, this is definitely not inappropriate. This is very appropriate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sketchfest Studios would like to advertise for you something very sexually and voluptuous this week that's coming up. It's Valentine's Day. So no, we're not doing
to which I equally call the corporate lovemaking holiday.
You know, we'll save that for another show.
Yeah.
We'll save that for the next.
How are we going to save that for another show? This is going up for
We'll save that for the next show then.
Yeah, but you got to put it up before Friday.
I was just giving info that two of the three of my favorite porn stars is going to be in the city for the 13th and 14th.
Are you going to visit?
Yes, I will.
Hannibal, you know what that tells us? Restraining order.
Okay, first of all,
you have to come out. You gotta take it. He's giving you all types of shit.
Yeah. I need to.
Wait. I've never heard you cut a promo. Can you cut a promo for us?
Because he can't. Because he sucks. He's not ready for the cameraman.
So wait. I'm not ready for the cameraman. Are you kidding me?
Can I? Is it too late?
Ladies and gentlemen,
is it too late for me to change my name? Can I just be Charlie?
Ladies and gentlemen. What you see here before you
this is
a poor attempt of the newcomers to enter the business.
Oh shit.
When you have a person here who has been in the business for many years, yes, while I admit not professionally, has been in the business, has learned, has trained for very little, and has focused his time and energy to help others in the ring.
And eating.
He comes out and cuts one decently good promo, and he thinks that he can beat not only the Latin-loving, women-throwing, rose-grabbing,
harassing
Latin lover Sean Rivera, but then he also thinks that he can take out the beast, the linguistic nightmare, Ryodon.
Oh, we're going to get him on the show.
You really think that you can beat us, two people that went to war with each other for many matches?
or at the all-you-can-eat restaurants.
Wait, are you dissing him too?
Yeah.
And Red on and
Dissing both Ryan and
it should be 2-on-1 match because the cameraman.
No, it's a handicap match.
The cameraman swears that he can see things from all angles.
It's not oh yeah, thank you for that.
I like that one.
The cameraman swears he can see things from all angles, but let me tell you something. I know your blind side, and I know that when we get into the ring, I'm going to take you out like as if it was a halogen light.
Oh, okay.
And then you're going to be laying down for the 1, 2, 3 lights out.
Your promo sucks like a Atlanta stripper on her first week at the job. I just want to let you know that. All right.
For the record, okay, we are not going there because I felt for that stripper that fell down.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but you know what happens? She fractured her jaw.
She did.
Chipped her tooth.
Oh, I read about that. I thought that was like a clown.
She set up a GoFundMe. Yeah, $30K right now.
Yeah,
she'll be fine.
But that fall was.
She continued to perform.
She twerked that ass off.
You know what? It reminds me of tonight. What Charles is doing right now with his chip. He fell from a 20 feet whatever
pole. No, it was a pole.
Fell on his face, chipped his tooth.
I was working his ass
and still worked that ass.
Yeah,
and I appreciate that.
I do appreciate. Yeah. But appreciation doesn't give you the win.
And right now, my GoFundMe is at $5.
Appreciation doesn't give you the win.
Are you still shooting? He's still shooting a promo. Look at him.
Are you still ready?
Okay. Are you ready for my rebuttal?
Go ahead. As we are like, how many minutes are we into this?
You want to do this in the next episode?
Yeah, we can do this next episode.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap this episode.
How long has this been?
Our next episode is going to be an anti-Valentine's Day episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, we have to. We do an anti-Valentine's Day.
This is going to take place after Valentine's Day.
That's why it's an anti-Valentine's Day, because we're not going to say...
Okay, fine. Hurry up. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a fun episode. I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And this is Sean Luke.
And I'm Hannibal.
And as always, we... great citizens are out of here.
Jesus Christ.
The GS for Geek podcast with Charlie Radio Williams and Sean Luke is a presentation of Sketchfed Studios, produced by Charlie Williams and edited by Hannibal Darby. To find more episodes of the GS for Geek podcast, make sure you check them out at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and wherever else your podcast needs. If you need to hear Charlie Radio Williams and Sean Luke shoot the shit on any of your topics or questions, please send a tweet to the two geeks on Twitter, or you can send a message on Instagram for the Geektopians. For web series, podcasts, blogs, and more, please make sure to head over to sketchfedstudios.com. And as always, stay geeky, stay you.